Congress unveils bold new shutdown strategy. If we can't agree, no one gets paid, including us. With the clock ticking toward a March 14 government shutdown deadline, U.S. lawmakers have decided to take their legendary dysfunction to the next level, proudly announcing a plan so brilliant it might just accidentally work, doing absolutely nothing. In a rare bipartisan display of chaos, Congress has transformed the Capitol into a live-action reality show titled Shutdown Showdown, Who Blinks First? And spoilers, it's not the American people, who are too busy Googling how to pay taxes to a government that's closed. House Speaker Mikey No Gavel, No Problem Johnson, RLA, took to the podium, or rather, a folding chair he brought from home since the government can't afford furniture, declaring, "We're not shutting down the government, we're giving it a well-deserved vacation." Think of it as a spa day for democracy. Sources confirm Johnson's plan involves locking the Capitol doors, turning off the lights, and letting the National Park Service rangers fend off tourists with stale bagels from the congressional cafeteria. Across the aisle, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Checkmate Schumer, DNY, countered with his own visionary proposal, funding the government entirely through a nationwide GoFundMe campaign titled Save Uncle Sam's Allowance. "If we can raise $4 trillion by next Friday, I'll personally match it with a coupon for 10% off at my favorite Brooklyn deli," Schumer promised, waving a soggy pastrami sandwich as proof of his sincerity. Critics noted that the campaign's current total stands at $47.32, mostly from a confused Elon Musk who thought he was bidding on a Tesla factory. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump, never one to miss a branding opportunity, seized the moment to escalate the drama. "I told Congress, no deal, no dice, no Ukraine money, nada," he bellowed from the White House lawn, where he was reportedly installing a Terrafotron 3000 to slap 25% fees on Canadian maple syrup and Mexican avocados. Shutdown? I call it a win down. Best shutdown ever, folks, nobody does chaos like me. Insiders say Trump's pushing a last-minute writer to rename Shutdown 2025 the Trump Purge, complete with a reality TV tie-in where furloughed federal workers compete for their jobs in a Hunger Games-style arena. The sticking point. Republicans demand the spending bill include $500 million for a border wall made entirely of recycled MAGA hats, while Democrats insist on a $2 billion earmark for climate-friendly interpretive dance troupes to perform at shuttered national parks. Why compromise when we can just blame each other on X? Muse Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, RGA, lived tweeting her proposal to replace the IRS with a militia of patriotic accountants armed with abacuses. As federal employees brace for unpaid limbo, citizens are left wondering, if the government shuts down, do we still have to obey laws? Local man Jerry Thompson, 42, tested the theory by declaring his cul-de-sac a sovereign nation called Jerusalem 2.0, only to be swiftly cited by a very much still working local cop. "Guess the shutdown doesn't apply to parking tickets," Thompson grumbled. With less than 2 weeks to go, prognosticators predict Congress will either cobble together a half-baked continuing resolution at 2 a.m. on March 13 or simply lean into the anarchy, outsourcing governance to ChatGPT. At this point, sighed one exhausted aide, "I'd vote for the AI, it's got better ideas and doesn't need coffee breaks." Stay tuned as America's grand experiment in self-inflicted gridlock unfolds, or doesn't. Either way, the popcorn's on us. Well, until the FDA shuts down too.